Hey friends, it's Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. I'm so excited today to share with you that I finished my Pocket Full of Sketches book number 2 and I'm ready to give it to you. So this is an exciting tool. If you've ever felt stuck with your card making, then you're going to love this. Inside the book are card layouts. There's 10 different layouts and full color samples, 2 of them for each card. I've even included the measurements so that you can make the layout in the card at home. So if you ever feel stuck when you're stamping and you're not sure what layout to do or how to cut the cardstock, this tool is for you. You're going to love all the card layouts in here and the ideas to springboard your own creativity. You're probably wondering how you can get your hands on this awesome tool. In December, if you place a $40 order in my online store, I'm going to send you the Pocket Full of Sketches book number 2 for free. Isn't that exciting? I will have it for sale on my blog in January. So if you're already working with another demonstrator, or if you are a demonstrator, you can still get your hands on this tool come January. And I'm going to be giving away Pocket Full of Sketches if you participate in my sketch challenge. So the card I'm going to show you today is this first layout, the horizontal layout number 1. And I'm going to put the measurements up on my blog. I hope that you'll participate and make a card and post it. And then next week, this time, I'm going to choose one winner and I will send them a free Pocket Full of Sketches 2 book. So here is the first, here's the first card. I have 2 different samples here, using the Build a Birthday set and the Kinda Eclectic set, and we're going to use the measurements to create another card using some brand new items from the new Occasions catalog that comes out in January. So I've pre-cut my cardstock here. The card base I'm using is Melon Mambo, and I cut it to 8.5 by 5.5 and folded it in half. Then it says I need a piece of Whisper White that's 4.5 by 3 inches. So I've pre-cut that here. And then instead of the Bermuda Bay cardstock, I'm going to use the Mint Macaron. And so I cut that at 3 inches by 4.25. That's going to be this piece here. And then I have a strip. Instead of cardstock like the sample card, I'm going to use designer paper. This is from the new It's My Party designer paper stack from the Occasions catalog. And I pulled the colors for my card from this paper. So that's where I got the Mint Macaron and the Melon Mambo. And I'm going to use a little bit of crushed curry as well. And then the sample has a button, so I went ahead and tied some baker's twine on a bright button to go with my card. Okay, so the tricky part on this card, it's not really that tricky, but the thing that's special is it has sort of the banner diagonal fold. So you can get really particular if you want. You can measure it out. You can do 2 inches in, or 1 inch in rather, and you can cut with your paper cutter from one end to the other. But I'm kind of a lazy stamper, I'm going to say it, so I'm going to just do it by hand. So I'm taking my scissors and I'm going to make a cut up the center, and then I'm going to go from each corner to that center. I know some people use these scissors for ribbon and they don't like to use it for paper, but they are the craft and paper scissors, and I like, especially for this technique, having a nice long blade to go right from the corner to the inside. So I've got my little banner cut there. That's how I did that. Just add some interest to the card. If you want to keep it square, you certainly can. This is just a guideline for you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue some things down using my snail adhesive. I'm going to start with the Mint Macaron layer, and I'm coming about 3/4 of an inch from the side. Okay, and I'm going to add my designer paper. You're going to love the rest of this stack. It is so fun and playful. Actually, before I put that down, I'm going to put down my banner piece. So here I die cut this new die. It's called Party Pop-Up, and it's so fun to make a pop-up, but instead of using the pop-up, I actually cut it out to go on my card. So here's the die here. Here's another awesome tool that's coming out in the Occasions catalog. It's called the Big Shot Die Brush, and it's perfect for these dies that have all the little pieces that are hard to get out. So I'm just going to run my die over, and it just, all those little pieces just pop out. It's so perfect. I love it. Okay, so all I did for this card, instead of doing the pop out, so this would normally fold and pop out in your card, I just cut along the lines to cut this out. So I just cut and snip that so that I could use it on the card. So that's how I got this banner on here. I also cut off the stand because it didn't fit. So I'm going to put that next on my card. right in the center. Okay, and then I'm going to add that designer paper because it'll kind of cover up my uneven seam. Okay, oh my gosh, our card is almost done. The only thing we have left now is to add the button. I'm going to use some glue dots for that. So I'm going to just put the button right onto the glue dot, use a couple of them, and stick that on the card. Ta-da! Isn't that awesome? It was so quick and easy because I didn't have to think about the measurements. I had it all right there. So I hope that you'll give this sketch a try and post on my challenge on my blog. There's a link there, and come play along with me, and maybe you'll win a sketchbook of your own. Thanks so much for watching. Happy stamping.